Hello and welcome to another tutorial video from the Career Development Center. Today we're going to be talking about the Occupational Outlook Handbook, which is actually developed by the United States Department of Labor. In the next few minutes I just wanted to talk with you about how you can utilize this. So this is primarily helpful when you're thinking about exploring different career paths, learning what requirements are needed to get into a particular field, what the average pay is, among many other things. The first thing that you're going to need to do is actually search either for the job that you're looking for, or you can look in different occupational groups. So one thing I'll do here is I'm going to type in, let's say you're interested in software engineering or something like that. So I'm going to put software as a title. So we got software developer, and it also comes up with other related jobs and career paths that are related to that. So I'm going to click on software developers, and then what it basically will do is give you a quick summary of median pay, typical entry-level education, work experience, required on-the-job training, the number of jobs, the outlook, and employment change. So one thing to keep in mind is when you're looking at the median pay here, that it's median. So if you remember from math class, median is the physical middle. So certainly you probably would not want to start out thinking you're going to be making that much, but it's certainly within the realm of your career path, it could be eventually be making that much, but keep in mind you probably won't be making the median starting out. Another thing that this is helpful for is, you can click on what software developers do, and it'll give you a little bit more information about the duties that they have. So you may have a sense of what someone does in a particular job, but you may not know for sure, so this will give you a little bit clearer understanding. You can learn about where they typically work. So these are like the different types of offices they would typically work in. How to become one, so it'll go through the typical education you would need. Pay, so it compares these are comparing within different computer occupations, and this is the total of all occupations. You can also look at the job outlook, which shows how fast the job market for that particular job is growing or declining. Certainly if something is in decline or not growing as fast as average, you may want to have that be a consideration as to maybe thinking about alternatives if that first job you're thinking about doesn't work out. Other thing that's very helpful is similar occupations. So when you're in this exploration mode, I like the similar occupations here because it shows you things that are related that maybe you've never considered before. So this is certainly something else to consider as you're looking through and digging into more information. So that's just a quick tutorial of how to use this, but wanted to make sure that you did get a basic understanding of how it can be useful, especially when you're doing your career exploration or career search.